An inspiring milestone to report tonight from Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, where last month a U.S. Army veteran who lost all 4 of his limbs underwent a remarkable transplant. Today, the 26-year-old New Yorker talked to reporters and said quite simply, quote, "I feel like I'm getting a second chance." You will agree with that assessment when you see his story tonight from NBC's Jim Miklaszewski.
Brandon Marocco himself into a packed news conference in Baltimore today. What's remarkable, he did it with a pair of arms he received just 6 weeks ago in a double transplant operation.
You know, I never really accepted the fact that I didn't have arms. So now that I have them again, it's almost like it never happened.
As an Army private in Iraq, Marocco lost both his legs and arms to a roadside bomb, the military's first quadruple amputee to survive. But he never gave up hope and, amazingly, considered himself lucky.
I was still alive, so that's really all that mattered to me at the time.
For nearly 4 years, Marocco suffered through the excruciating pain of therapy at Walter Reed Hospital.
Pretty much anything that touches him, pushes on him,
14 grams of sugar.
Driven, he mastered his artificial limbs, all 4 of them. But that would never be good enough.
I hated not having arms. I was all right with not having legs. Not having arms takes so much away from you, out of even your personality.
So last December, a team of doctors at Johns Hopkins Hospital, working 13 hours straight, connected miles of nerves, blood vessels, and tendons to transplant 2 arms from a deceased anonymous donor. They also transplanted the donor's bone marrow to reduce the threat of rejection. With an unbridled spirit, Marocco's progress is nothing short of miraculous. And the first time he moved his arms was a bit of a shock.
One of my friends was just like freaking out. He's like, "Did you do that on purpose?"
Now, scratching his nose is second nature. Marocco's goal is to someday compete again in sports, but most of all, drive his car.
He's stubborn, and he's stubborn in a good way, meaning he's not going to let anybody tell him he can't do something.
Marocco makes it clear nothing's going to stop him, and so far, nothing has.
You know, life always gets better and you're still alive.
Jim Miklaszewski, NBC News, Baltimore.
There's a lot of people who will